Hi guys. So before spring break, Miss Reese read you all a book from the National Geographic on butterflies. And she was talking to you about things like the table of contents and parts of a butterfly and different things like that. So she and I are going to start doing some lessons together. And I'm going to do the art part while she's going to do the read aloud part. So today, instead of doing the normal markers and crayons and paper, Miss McGuire thought that she'd do something a little different. Now, you all might not have this stuff laying around your house, and that is okay. And if you do want to just do art with your markers, crayons, and pencils and paper, that's all right too. But I thought it would be fun today to do a little snack where we could make some butterflies out of pretzels, chocolate, and sprinkles. Who wouldn't love that? So what you're going to need is you're going to need a bowl so that you can melt your chocolate in it. You're going to need two different types of spoons, a bigger spoon and a small spoon. You're going to need several different things of sprinkles. Actually, if you only had one bottle of sprinkles, that would work. They can all be the same butterfly. You need a bag of pretzels. You don't have to have this big of a bag. You can go get a smaller bag. And you need something to lay your little butterflies on. I happen to have parchment paper, but you could use anything. You can use Reynolds wrap, which is that shiny silvery paper. You could even use a piece of paper. This would even work, okay? This chocolate here is made to be melted, and then it will get hard again, which will hold your pretzels together. For each butterfly, you are going to have 3 pretzels. And they do use these little knot pretzels, okay? The tiny twists or whatever they're called, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 of these together, end to end like this, to create the wings of your butterfly. Then you are going to take the third one and you are going to use this little middle section here that comes up and rolls over for the antennas. So what you're going to do is, very carefully, you are going to break this. You're going to break it apart until you have something that looks like this. And then you can actually take these 2 little parts off to where you only have the little thing that looks like an M, okay? And then that is going to be, of course, your antennas. You can shorten them by breaking them off to make them look however you want them to look. And so then you've got like this little V shape, and that is going to be at the top. Now what's going to happen is you are going to put chocolate in the center of those 2 pretzels to hold it together, and then you're going to make a little circle at the top and put the antennas coming out. Now when it hardens, you should be able to peel that paper off the back and you have your treat. And of course the sprinkles are for you to decorate your wings and stuff with. Okay, now I did several other ones where I couldn't get that little bitty tiny shape for my antennas, and so I just tore them apart and made 2 long pieces like this and put them at the top. That will work too. You can play around with this. This can be something that you create on your own. You can even maybe use different kinds of foods to do this. If you wanted to do something that wasn't so sweet, maybe you could use peppers, like red peppers and green peppers, to make the wings. You can do all kinds of sorts of different things. I'm sure that some of your parents or guardians and people you live with, they probably got some different ideas. If you do that, Miss McGuire would love for you to share this with her and put it on either the Dojo app or just email it to me, and I would love to see what you guys are doing. So what I did was I sliced off the side of this chocolate bark, and it's one great big piece of chocolate. So I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to put that inside of my bowl, and I'm going to go over to the microwave, and it says to do this in 30-second intervals, which means you're going to do it for 30 seconds and then stir, and then 30 seconds and then stir, and then it should be melted enough, okay? So as soon as I get that melted, then we are going to zoom in on my hands and let you watch me put these butterflies together. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've got my chocolate melted. As you can see, it has to be no lumps in it, so you're going to be able to stir it all around, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to have these pretzels laying on your paper of whatever choice that you made. And then what you're going to do is take this little spoon, and Miss McGuire's never done this before either, so bear with me. You are going to fill in the little holes that are in this these pretzels. This is going to take some time. So you're going to take your little spoon and you're going to fill in the little holes inside the pretzels. There's 3 in each pretzel. So that's the first thing you're going to do is fill those up. Okay? And then you are going to take the same little spoon and you are going to create this his little body in the middle here. Okay? And then you're going to create a little head that has the tops of the antennas hanging out of them. Now, while the chocolate's wet, you have to go ahead and decorate it, because when it hardens, you want your sprinkles to be inside of that chocolate so that they don't fall off. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the little pastel looking ones for my wings, and then I'm going to take the little colorful little balls or sprinkles, and I'm going to do the body. So there's one. Now when that dries, you should be able to just pick it up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do another one. Remember, you fill in the openings of each one of the pretzels, and you put chocolate on the inside. So a little spoon like this is very important that you have a little spoon, because I don't think you could use a bigger spoon. And what I'm using is a little teaspoon, a little measuring spoon. So most everyone has those laying around. Okay, and so you're going to put that pretty close together, and then you're going to do your chocolate down the middle here and create your little butterfly, and then stick those little butterfly antennas in the top. Now that one doesn't look as that one did not turn out as pretty as my first one, so maybe we're gonna have some not so pretty butterflies. I don't know. Miss McGuire is learning as she goes. So I'm just gonna decorate with different things. You can put as many sprinkles on it as you want. So you can do as many of these as you have pretzels and chocolate, and you don't have to use sprinkles. You could just do the chocolate and pretzels. So anyway, you guys have fun creating, and I'd love to see your finished products. I'd like to see you pictures of you enjoying the things that we made, and maybe I'll have some more cooking shows later on too with some of the things, so you can be creative with all kinds of things. You do not have to just use art supplies. Okay, hope to see you all soon. Stay healthy, and before you do this, Miss McGuire did it, wash your hands.